using our AeroPilates machine. And with AeroPilates machines, you're basically laying on your back and you're moving your arms as you're keeping your knees up, so you're working on your core muscles. The AeroPilates machine has 3 different bands, and you could adjust your capability. Just stop for a moment, flip the strap, and get right back in your routine. We were going to give our machines away to our kids when we got done with this, and we decided, no, they're going to have to get their own. The AeroPilates machine has given me a new lease on life. I was planning to do Ashtanga yoga until I was 90 years old, but now I'll do AeroPilates till I'm 90 years old. At 76 years old, I am more flexible now than I feel like I was in my 50s using the AeroPilates machine.
Look who's back. Everyone knows you. You've been on TV between QVC and HSN
almost
for
30 years.
Almost 30 years.
It's shocking, isn't it? It's like it started at 40 and now I'm almost 70. It's like, oh dear.
Did you hear that?
Here we are. I'm turning 69, so I still have a year, but oh my goodness.
I know, it's
This is
weird.
the real body that does Pilates.
This is the real body, and this is the real body that had an injury when you were 40.
Yes.
And that almost, you know, set you back
oh
in
my gosh, I didn't think I'd ever run again or walk again. I had a little 5-year-old. It was not a good time.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure not. Which is what set you on this journey, you know?
Yes, exactly.
Good for you for taking such a negative experience and making it into a bright spot for yourself and for millions, literally, of other people. This is the AeroPilates. This is the famous AeroPilates, and it's the 5-Cord Reformer. So this has been a long time in the works. It's been what seems to be forever since it's been in stock. So we're gonna spend some time and break this product down. I would love to talk to you. If you have this product and you've been using it, let us, well, share your experience with others. Because Pilates has changed people's lives, and that's no understatement. It's been around since the 1920s, and it's been beneficial to elite athletes and to dancers and to all kinds of people to get that mobility back, the flex, the stretch, the core strength, the tightening of muscles, the elongation of muscles that create all those beautiful bodies. But it is truly at the bottom line, every single movement you make requires core strength.
That's right.
Even the little movements, right?
Which is true in life.
Mm-hmm.
And so here we're just retraining you to move the right way so that you don't injure yourself and you can move like a young person.
That's what this is all about. So we have 2 offers, or 2 colors. There's the blue and there's the gray. We had just a mini airing yesterday and hundreds of people jumped in on this opportunity because this is an absolutely stunning price to get this reformer with all the extras to do what we're doing at HSN. If there's any place else that's doing it, it's on the Stamina website, which is almost at $1,000 for the same bundle. So our price is remarkable. Just choose the blue or the gray. And we'll talk more about those cords and what they do. I do want to let you know that we're giving you some extras and bonuses that we've never included before, one of which is that rebounder. This is part of the whole cardio experience. It helps you accelerate your calorie burn and spike your metabolism for, you know, the whole day. And it does such a beautiful job on strengthening some of those muscles. And then we're giving you that this little bar that does the stretching, and it's basically the strength behind all of the leg movements that you're gonna do. We are including, this is that neck pillow that normally is it's between $40 and $60 separately in the years leading up to this, but it's included. And then I'll make my way over to the other table so I can show you. You're getting all of the support. You're getting all of, in fact, I love this post or the workout chart. I'm gonna show you this. This is gonna show you every position that you need to be able to work the legs, the back, the abs. I mean, everything incorporates the abs, but it lays it out beautifully. And then on top of that, you're getting all this support. There's actually 11 workouts here on the DVDs that are included. That in and of itself is worth price of admission because Marjolaine and others are gonna take you through this journey and really teach you as you go. And then there's online access to other workouts, and that's always being updated, and those are free. So you've got access to that through Lighter Living. And then we give you the 30-day Jumpstart. Here we are, January 2nd. This is the time to really start thinking about what do you want this year to be? How do you want to feel? Do you want more energy? Do you want more flexibility? Gosh, flexibility in and of itself makes you feel younger. And it is part of, you know, what we deserve to feel in life. So I'm just laying out everything that you're getting because it's more than we've typically done in the past for the years leading up to 2020. $23. And it also is something I wanted to show you really quickly, that you get the bar, or the straps for your upper arm. We'll incorporate all of it. And then it does fold into really a small little footprint if it's not in use, so you can slide it under a bed. So we're gonna, again, spend this time talking about the benefits that you will enjoy with Pilates, and there's no other expert that I trust more than Marjolaine, who has had her life's journey committed to making this machine available to the consumer. You know, it's not like how much it costs per class to go to a Pilates studio. I've never done it because it was just so out of my price range, but you can do it anytime on this.
You can, and in the first 30 days, Callie, you're going to be able to transform your whole body, feel 100 times more flexible with long hamstrings, be able to bend and move in a way that you probably haven't remembered since you were in your 30s. And then the other thing that happens is the stress in your body reduces. You end up with less cortisol flowing through your body so that you're not so stressed. I think all of these things help with the aging process, and that's the key, isn't it? I mean, we think exercise is all about weight loss, but it's so much more important to have flexibility and balance and coordination and mobility in your whole body so that you feel like a young person and you can actually do things with the younger members of your generation. Like if you're a grandmom and you want to pick up your baby, you know, your grandchild from the floor, or get down on the floor and play with them, you'll be able to do that in no time at all. And the best part is you see the results so quickly. You're going to feel the results after one session, and then you're going to see them after 10.
Wow, and I mean, the inches that can be lost through some very gentle, easy movements. Look at this. 15 pounds, I don't even know how many inches she lost in the waist.
So pay attention to the inches, the posture though. Look at how her left side is so different, and her belly. And I mean, everything gets slimmer, everything gets tighter, everything gets lifted without injuring yourself, because I think with traditional fitness, that's an easy thing to do. And then you just start to feel more youthful and younger.
Look at her legs. My producer, my director was just saying, look at, I mean, her thighs, how much more lean she is. And that's just after 8 weeks of a couple times a week.
I know, imagine 30 years later like me.
Right. And you are, I mean, like
the
perfection.
Strength that I have in my body is extraordinary. You know, when I'm gardening and whatever else I'm doing, it's just amazing to feel this young and strong, you know, physically.
She is a walking testimonial. We love yours. As I mentioned, our testimonial lines are open. It would just be incredible to hear from you. Can you imagine how she would feel to hear the results you're having or have had, and what you could maybe do for somebody else listening today? I think for most of us, we all know that Pilates is like probably the most important thing that should be on our list of exercises. But unless you've got a machine at home, how can you possibly justify it? Again, it was always way too cost prohibitive, and just the inconvenience of having to be somewhere else. Having this at home is just a couple of times, or a couple of minutes, a couple of times a week is all that's really required.
Absolutely. In our studies, we saw 3 times a week, 20 minutes each time. A massive change. They're the before and afters that you're seeing. Inches lost, definition improved, posture improved, sleep improved, stress levels improved, all of those things, mobility, flexibility. I mean, it's amazing, and you're going to see it so quickly. And I think HSN's giving you 60 days, is that true? Or is it 30?
I will triple check. I think it's 30, maybe it's 60. But either way, I mean, you're going to see a difference in 30.
Well, in 30 days, you're going to recognize what this reformer can do. And then imagine in another 30 days, and then another 30 days. And all you have to do is incorporate just 20 minutes 3 times a week. You really will look and feel different after 2 sessions.
Wow. You know, and when you think about how you can look and feel different, looking different is always a benefit, but feeling better? I mean, once you start doing some of these easy movements, and I am no expert, but you do start feeling a different flow of your blood and the circulation and the oxygen flow that you're feeling throughout your body.
Yes.
And every movement gentle as they are, is so incredibly effective because it's really about the little muscles as much as it's the big ones.
It is. We have some animations that will show you how many muscles are working at the same time. And I think that once you see that visually, what you're going to recognize is, so here is the cardio, and we're going to get to that in a second. But okay, look at this. So this is an arm exercise. It's actually a tricep exercise, but look at the whole core, the whole body's working out. This is probably 15 machines at the gym to focus on all of those muscle groups that you're working in one functional exercise. So I think efficiency is key, and none of us have hours of time to be able to go to the gym, nor do we really want to spend the money, the time, the gas, the clothing, the shoes you don't need. All of that adds up. So I know that this sounds like a big expense. However, if you break it down over the, is it 5 payments?
It is.
It's possibly not even one whole meal, right? And yet in 30 days, you're going to see a massive difference in how you look, how you feel, how you're sleeping, your stress levels, your flexibility, everything will be different.
By the way, if you have an HSN card, it's not even $80. You can add a flex, or you can do 12 months of financing, meaning $33.33 a month. That's all you're putting on that card right now today. No charge to ship, that's free, and it's on its way to you. And then it's just $33 a month for the next year. I mean, that's way less than what you're gonna spend on going to one Pilates class a month.
Oh my goodness, one Pilates class, $50 minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And so for $33, really, what can you buy for $33 anymore? You can't even buy a piece of exercise clothing for that.
No, it's so true.
And you can do this in your pajamas.
You can. You can do whatever you want, and you don't have to ever wear shoes because it's best barefoot.
Yes.
Let's listen to some of our folks who, have experienced the benefits. Jennifer's one of many that we're going to share with you, and as I said, we welcome your personal live call as well. But meet Jennifer.
I lost over 7 pounds and 17 inches with the Aero Pilates machine, and I feel amazing. With my extremely busy schedule as a real estate agent, this was so convenient because I kept it in my home office. You can just do a variety of exercises, stretching, core work, strength. So it is so versatile and allows you to create the perfect workout that works for you. Oftentimes with gym memberships, you're paying high dollar to attend their gyms, and it's expensive. But with this, it's affordable. You buy it, you put it in your living room, and it's easy to access. It can accommodate any fitness level. So you can come in new to Pilates. It's okay because you can adjust your tension. It is low impact for your joints, so it's wonderful for all ages. Aero Pilates definitely makes working out fun, easy. It's like I'm getting my workout in and my relaxation in all at the same time.
I like that. Fun, effective. I mean, you're in and out. That's my kind of exercise. In most cases, you're in and out. Unless you get so carried away, you're like, oh my gosh, this feels so good, and you just keep going.
It becomes so addictive, you can't wait to do it. I mean, my most common question is, can I do it every day? Because in traditional fitness, you're supposed to take a day off, but that's not true here. You're not tearing muscle fibers. You're working muscles through their full range, so you get this long, lean, really strong body. I want to talk about the resistance. Can I do that quickly?
I think that's a great point.
Because this is our only 5-cord reformer available in the United States, other than on my website, which is too expensive. It's like $900 or something. So
you were so sweet. You did this just for us.
We did.
Just for the new year.
We absolutely did. And because supplies are so limited. The whole COVID thing has been horrible for supply and demand.
Yeah.
However, this has 5 cords, which gives you tons of flexibility around resistance. You get 2 black, and I want you to think of those as the equivalent of 1. Then the reds, 2 reds, which are 2, and then this magical yellow cord, which is a half. So easy, something like 16 different levels of resistance. so you can customize your workout. And more is not always harder.
More resistance?
Yes, more resistance will work the major mobilizing muscles, but less resistance works the inner stabilizing core muscles.
Okay.
So if you want to flatten your tummy, go with lighter cords.
Oh,
and now,
I like the sound
and now
of
I
that.
just want to fold it quickly to show you that it's not an issue for storage, even though it's our big 5-cord. You push the platform back. In the middle, there's a hinge. And with one hand, little wheels on the end, with one hand, I can lift this all the way up. It folds in half. It'll store behind a cupboard, you know, under your bed, because the little wheels allow that. You can pull the foot bar out and it'll flatten it out. So foldable, storable, but still wide and luxurious. It's my favorite one.
Oh my gosh.
The colors are great.
They
neutral,
are.
bright,
the gray,
happy.
Most limited in the blue, it is happy.
And the white frame I love.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite because it just feels so joyful.
Well, and that's how you'll feel. I mean, even just knowing one of that, Jennifer on the testimonial saying it, I mean, it's just even in your living room. Because when it's there, I mean, you're going to jump on for a few minutes. Maybe you do this for a few minutes while you're watching a show or waiting for your coffee to brew in the morning. And before you know it, it becomes more a part of your lifestyle. That's why I love doing these shows with you, because it's not about being perfect. It's not about having the dancer's body or the elite athlete's body. It's about feeling as good as you can in the body that you have. But it's also, that's why I think of it as more of like wellness, health. That goes to the mind, the body, and the soul. And there is a big connection to those three when you're in the Pilates world, because it's that soft, gentle, slow experience, unless you want to kick it up a little bit with what you're going to see Marjolaine just did with her reformer, because you're getting the rebounder included as well.
A nice big wide rebounder on this particular model, which makes it more comfortable. But the rebounder was sort of discovered as really a bit of necessity for me. I was always a runner, which is hard on your body. I'm going to be the first one to attest to that. Hard on the joints, difficult on so many levels. However, I was getting stress fractures in my feet, came up with the idea of a vertical trampoline on the reformer and thought, I wonder if this really works. We started doing studies. We were blown away. First of all, you're burning more calories than if you were running.
Really?
Yes, without the impact on your joints.
Oh.
So that's huge, especially for a runner. Then secondly, every time you jump, you're engaging your core muscles. So you're flattening your tummy in a way that you can't with sit-ups. So it's incredible. You can't feel that, but every time I jump, my core is engaged. And if I go down in resistance, I'm working my core even more.
Okay.
So that's the second thing. And then lastly, the no impact. I mean, I think, you know, I was 39 when I had my accident. And, you know, thinking I'd never run again, I was still running then. This machine obviously healed my injury. However, the running part was like, what am I going to do if I can't run? And here it is. It's brilliant. You're going to burn more calories than if you're running, and you're going to really love it because it's fun.
It really is. I mean, this is actually one of my favorites because you feel like you're running, but I don't understand how you've got the stamina to do that, or runners in general. It's an incredible experience and exercise. But I'm not a runner, but I like the idea of burning calories, and that you said this burns more calories than actually being out there pounding the pavement.
Yes.
Sign me up already. And then the flattening of the tummy that you're gonna feel from doing just this one exercise. And I know we've got time that we're gonna share with you some ideas and thoughts on certain exercises to achieve certain goals on certain body parts, because isn't that the cool part of Pilates?
Absolutely.
Is that you can really hone in on a specific muscle group and focus.
Absolutely, and you're going to get all of the instruction in the box today. So you get DVDs for running and jumping and doing all kinds of different cardio. There's additional online streaming, wall chart. There's so much information in that box. So don't feel like, oh, I'm a total beginner. If you are a total beginner, the little primer DVD is for you. It's going to teach you everything you need to know about how to approach this new kind of workout. And if you're an athlete, you can really challenge yourself. So I think you're going to love this and see the results immediately. You'll feel them after the first session. You'll see them after 10. And after 30 or 20-30, you're moving like a completely different person. People will notice that you're doing something very special.
Oh, just to have that mobility, that flexibility, that ease of movement.
Yes.
Just because of the series of exercises, that this is going to take you on a wonderful journey. Before we take a listen to another testimonial, I wanted to remind you, we include the rebounder. It's not an extra purchase, even though this price is crazy. You heard Marjolaine say on her website is almost $900 for what we're giving you today here. This year, this moment at $399. So we're getting giving you the rebounder. We're giving you the other, let's see, what do we call this now? The foot bar, thank you. And we're giving you the neck support pillow.
I know, I've never done that before.
No.
That's a $40 to $60 value.
Right.
And the pillow is incredible. So let me just talk quickly about it. It's ergonomically designed, Callie, to support the neck. And so many people have neck issues. Which all come from sitting too much. You know, we're on the computer all the time. Our neck we lose our cervical curve. And so this is designed ergonomically to support the cervical curve and to encourage it. So it's a really wonderful addition. And, you know, you're saving the money that you don't have to buy it today, so that's great.
The one thing we do have in stock that I want to make sure you see is the magic circle.
Yes.
Remember the last time we were together, even during COVID when we had to Skype?
I think we sold out quickly.
Oh, these things sell like crazy, and it's in stock. The magic circle is so cool. Take a look.
So it's a little isometric device. You can put it on your coffee table